Why have you never stood next to nobody? Because you studied the 48 laws of power.
Nah, man, that's whack. And he knew exactly what I meant because he'd been standing next to something his entire career.
Right.
You stood next to Biggie, you put hot on him. That's stand next to the fighters you want, right? You stood next to Mace, stood next to Jock. Look, Puffy might be the destination for anybody going nowhere.
He's not wrong. Y'all are fucked.
Nobody survived him.
You all are fucked.
Look at it.
Yeah.
Please, people, help me help you. Who's first?
50 Cent might have been onto something when he claimed that Diddy only stood beside people he was going to destroy, and unfortunately Kim Porter was one of them. Did Kim pass away due to health circumstances, or was there something more sinister at play here? Kim, who was a model but is perhaps best known for her lengthy on-again, off-again relationship with Sean Diddy Combs, passed away in her sleep at the age of 47 after developing a lung infection. According to her autopsy, the cause was lobar pneumonia and the manner was certified as natural. The coroner also determined that she had no known medical history other than recent flu-like symptoms. Her end was much like the mysterious deaths of Brittany Murphy and her husband, Simon Monjack, which were also ruled to be caused by pneumonia, skepticism, and uncertainty surrounding Kim's passing. After all, she was young and seemingly healthy, just as Brittany and Simon were believed to be. Now, the mystery surrounding her death sparked numerous rumors that she might have been unalived by Diddy due to several reasons that made her a threat to him. The rumors started out of nowhere in an Instagram post where singer-songwriter Al B. Sure claimed his ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, didn't die suddenly from lobar pneumonia in November 2018, but was murdered. Now, for those who didn't know, Kim and Al B. Sure had a relationship together that bore them a son, Quincy, before she left him for Diddy. It's unclear what exactly caused the 90 Seconds couple to break up, or why Al B. agreed to let Diddy adopt Quincy, but Kim previously confirmed that she inspired the massively popular 1991 single Forever My Lady, which was performed by the R&B group Jodeci and co-written by Al. Kim recalled on a 2015 episode of TV One's Unsung, "I remember they were working on the song and they couldn't come up with the lyrics, and Al looked at me and he was like, 'So you're having my baby?' And I was like, 'Oh.'" Al B. Sure shared his personal thoughts on Kim's passing after coming across a video he took following news of her death. "I just found this footage from the morning I learned of it. Lady KP's at hashtag Kim Porter's murder and how it ripped the soul from my physical body," the record producer wrote on Instagram next to a clip of himself crying as a slow R&B song played in the background. He recalled that he was on his way to film the pre-show packages for the hashtag Soul Train Awards on hashtag BET with Tisha Campbell and Tichina Arnold, when he received a call from PR icon and celeb talent producer hashtag Queenie Donaldson asking him if he was okay and if he had heard the news. "I do know very clearly that hashtag Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some bull SH," he stated, noting, "This is where I get in trouble." Al B. Sure claimed that he and Porter had attended an event for their son Quincy Brown's Netflix film, The Holiday Calendar, a couple of weeks prior. "She was in fantastic health as well, laughing seeing me and Diddy's mutual exchange at the theater," the heartbroken radio host revealed. While he claimed that Porter was in good health a few weeks prior, Diddy had said that Porter had been ill a few days before she succumbed to the illness. In a 2019 interview with Essence, Diddy, who had 3 kids with Kim and raised Quincy as his own from a young age, explained that the former model had started feeling sick 3 days before her death. "She had the flu, and she sent the kids over to my house so they wouldn't get sick," Diddy shared. "One night I was checking on her, and she was like, 'Puffy, take care of my babies.' She actually said that to me before she died." Monsieur has never really accepted that the cause of his ex's death had to do with a lung infection, and he even suggested Porter was running from something prior to her passing and that he encouraged her to call the FBI for help. Most people claim that she was running from Diddy because she was writing a tell-all book that was going to expose him and all his dirty deeds, and that's why he decided to end her life. The one main rumor that surfaced after her death was that the mother of 4 was planning to release a tell-all book about her high-profile relationships in the music world. Fans who believe Kim was killed point to this project as a possible motive. It seems like she was going to expose Diddy and all his shady businesses, and this could have been a plausible cause of her death because several months after her death, her house was broken into and 2 laptops were stolen, never to be seen again. Those 2 laptops must have had sensitive information that someone didn't want disclosed to the world, and so they decided to break into a dead woman's home and only steal the laptops. Before her autopsy came back as pneumonia, the medics had confirmed to have found toxins in her bloodstream, but they later changed their stance, claiming that no toxins were found in her body and that she had died of pneumonia. A leaked email from a friend of Kim Porter showed that she doubted the autopsy and she believed her friend did die of pneumonia. She said, "When Kim passed, there were questions concerning how she passed. If they are going to say it's pneumonia and that she passed away peacefully in her sleep, then why was there blood located on Kim's pillowcases and also a trail of blood on the bedroom floor leading to the bathroom bathroom. The friend then went on to say that Kim wasn't found unresponsive in bed, but rather she had been found in the bathroom floor. And if they claimed to have found her on the bed, then that meant that someone had strategically placed her there to fool the cops. The email got even more terrifying when she claimed that Porter was not found unresponsive by housemates because she didn't have housemates, but rather she had a personal medical professional that was handpicked by Diddy himself. According to her, the entire autopsy was a lie fabricated by Diddy in an attempt to hide what had actually happened to the mother of his children. Even the controversial Jaguar Wright claimed that Diddy unalived Kim Porter because she was writing a tell-all book to expose him. Jaguar Wright claimed that Diddy not only had a hand on Kim's death, but also on the other members of Bad Boy Records. She said that Andre Harrell and Heavy D both died from a heart attack, and that Kim Porter, who was a longtime assistant of Andre Harrell, had an initial report that said homicide before it was scraped and labeled pneumonia. Jaguar then went ahead and swung viewers' attention to the near-death experience that Al B. Sure just had. She said that 3 of the 4 were writing books at the time of their death, and Al B. Sure was working on a documentary before his gruesome accident. Now, if all the people writing tell-all books were silently being silenced behind the scenes, what is Diddy trying to hide that he would go to the lengths of ending people's lives just to keep that information a secret? Jaguar Wright had alluded that she smelled a rat with the last man standing, number 5, Diddy, formerly known as Puffy because he was the only one left standing healthy and rich without a bother in the world. Rumors had been circulating for years that Diddy would physically and mentally harass his girlfriends, and Porter might not have been an exception. If she was going to mention the harassment she went through while being with Diddy, it would have destroyed his reputation. There's also the fact that Diddy is also known to groom young boys like Usher, and Porter might also have had something to say about that too. Silencing her by ending her life was what might have happened to Porter, even though she had been in love with Diddy for more than 10 years. A fan on Twitter said, "I hate the fact Kim Porter was with disgusting-ass Diddy. She was such a beautiful and classy woman. May she rest in eternal and perfect peace." Another said, "Diddy killed everybody that worked for Uptown Records, except Al B. Sure he survived, so he could be where he is now. Heavy D, Kim Porter, Andre Harrell, and Al B. Sure, but he survived like I said, all died from heart conditions, and Kim died from pneumonia. Anyways, let's not forget that this video is based on theories and my opinions and should not be considered facts. That's it for this video. Bye."